Good afternoon and welcome back to Southern Trailer Depot. I'm Jeremy Williams. I'd like to answer a question that sometimes is misunderstood on the entry height and width of the ramp door on some of these units. Specifically today, I'm going to look at an 8.5 wide just to give you an idea, of what you would need to do and to think about. An 8.5 wide trailer is always, or 7 wide, or whatever the width is on the unit you're buying, is always going to be an exterior dimension. So the 102 or the 8.5 is your exterior dimensions. When you get to the interior, it's going to be less than that. So basically what you've got on the interior of an 8.5 wide trailer, from sidewall to sidewall, you're going to lose that 6 inches for your sidewall posts and things like that, and you're going to have about an 8 foot width from sidewall to sidewall on the interior of the unit. Now you're actually going to have a little less than that for your rear ramp door entry because of your corner posts that come around here that take away some of that width as well. So as we measure that, the width on that is going to be 91 inches, I'm going to say. So you're losing a little bit there, but we always have the option, if necessary, in most cases not, that we can do an extra wide ramp door entry, and that's basically taking out some of this corner post and widening that ramp door some so that you will not have these your tail lights and reverse lights or whatever you've got will not be on the corner post of the trailer. They'll actually be on the actual ramp door, allowing for a wider entry if you need that. Also too, on the height, this particular unit here has a 7 foot interior, so we've got 84 inches on the inside of the unit. You're going to lose some of that height coming into the rear ramp because of this header that covers the spring assist. Now the header here is actually about 6 inches, but you're not losing the entire 6 inches on an 8.5 wide because of your dovetail or beaver tail that's built into this trailer. So here where I am, we've got a flat floor, and the back 3 or 4 feet of this trailer slightly slopes downward for a nice transition to the ramp door if you're pulling a low profile vehicle in here. So what I'm saying is you're gaining some that you're losing up here, you're gaining a few inches back down here. So as far as the height on this trailer, the entry height, I'm going to measure from the 3/4 inch floor coming up here. That's real close to 82, but to be safe, I'm going to say that's 81. 81 inch max entry. So you've got an 84 inch interior, and you're losing about 3 inches here on this height as well. So if you have a piece of equipment or a side-by-side that's got some extra height on it and you need a 7 foot entry, you're always going to need 6 inches, add 6 additional inches to the actual height of the trailer to be able to raise this and to get enough height in this entry for whatever it is you're putting in here. And on a 7 wide trailer and a 6 wide, while I'm at it really quick, they do not have this dovetail or beaver tail in the trailer. So you're not gaining anything back in the floor. It's going to be a flat floor all the way to the back. So you're going to lose that entire 6 inches up here on the header that covers the spring assist on those units. So if you need a 7 foot interior and a 7 wide unit, I would go with actually an 8 foot interior in order to have a 7.6 entry coming into that trailer, 7.5, 7.6. I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. So anyway, just remember that. Always add an additional 6 to 12 inches on these trailers on the height to get the rear ramp entry where you need it. And anyway, just to give you a little better understanding of some of these measurements. But if you have any questions or need anything, we just want to make the process as simple as possible for you and give you as much information as we possibly can. Give us a call, please, at 1-800-270-6264. We'll be glad to answer any questions that you have and hopefully do everything possible to earn your business. We look forward to helping you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.